I just wanted to make a quick video to run through iNaturalist. I will have tried to explain it in class. I probably would have done a bad job of it. The best thing to do is go out and use it, which is what we will do, and then it's easier to understand. But in short, in brief, you have an app on a phone. You take a picture of a bird, an insect, a butterfly, or whatever you like in our natural environment, and then before you upload it to the iNaturalist website, which you can see here, it asks you, well, we think it's this, and you say, okay, I think it might be that as well. You click yes, and away it goes. And then other citizen scientists will look at your images and say, yeah, that is that, or no, that isn't that, and eventually come down to a definition of whatever that thing is you've seen. Now, I've set up a website, as you can see, and at the moment I am the #1 observer. Well, no surprise there, but we'll change that. Mr. Wagner's there now. So there's been 94 observations on the campus. This is what they look like. So there's school, there's Nottingham Road, and this is the area that I've done a thing, and that's called geofencing. Whenever you put geographic boundaries on things, that's called geofencing. So I've geofenced an area, so anything that anybody, your parents, yourself, anybody, any visitors that use iNaturalist, come in and take an image and upload it, their data will appear here. So from this we can make a more accurate count or tally of what we have at the school. So we're going to go from the unknown to the known, and the things I particularly want to look for is the small stuff, the bugs, bees and beetles, because they're the start of everything, but we'll go into that in class. So any data that we capture, or you capture with your class teachers, if they take you for a walk around and they've badgered them, say, hey, have you got the iNaturalist app on your phone? And then they have, say, hey, look, we found this thing, we found whatever it is, badger them to upload it, and that will increase the data we have. And then we can start making better judgments on what we have. We can see if the area that we are rewilding it's working, is it and we'll have a benchmark that'll be for this year, and if we do it next year, we'll see if things have changed, things have increased. So it's just a way of grabbing data and putting it to a more compelling way, and it's a little bit, as a lot of things in life for these days, it's what they call gamified. There's an element, there's a ranking list, look there. So obviously, as I said before, I'm #1 at the minute, but that will change. So the minute as we start this project, there's 94 observations now. So that's Nottingham Road, that's Clifton School Nottingham Road, that's our geofenced area. We'll go the other way, sir. That's our geofenced area there. But we live in a wider community. We're not alone. We're not an environmental island, and the greater community for us is the Lions River community. Now remember, we had 90 observations. Let's go up here. They have 43,943 observations now, and by 1,439 people. So that's very cool, and that becomes a meaningful amount of data for scientists to be able to use and understand our biosphere as a whole. So that's a meaningful number, and it's only ever increasing. Now anything we add in Clifton will also get added on this, and I know that one of your teachers, I've got to get the right page here, that's it, one of your teachers is using it, because I had a look around and this appears to be Douglas 54434. That's Mr. Neary, that's Mr. Neary's house. So Mr. Neary's in, so anything that Mr. Neary's tutor group does around school will appear on our map. But look, here is the geofenced area for the Lions River Environmental Group. So yeah, a lot more people live down here. So what you'll always notice about geolocated data is you always get more data where there's more people, because they can walk to the places easily. So there's great big bits, look, they have no data at all. So we need to ask the question, is that representative? And we go back to Nottingham Road. Now there's quite a bit here, but this is an environmental area that we've got access to. The Bill Barnes Orreby, Crane and Orreby Reserve there. So, but even that's got great big bits. Look, there'll be more data around where their offices are than where people don't yomp around and walk. Anyway, so that is iNaturalist, a tool that we're going to use this term to start creating a more effective digital list of exactly what sort of wildlife we have on the campus. Thank you for bearing with me.